A fat woman is eating food when a rich girl comes there and says to her husband, "Give your wife to me and I will make her beautiful." Then the husband asks, "How much money will you give?" As a guarantee, the kind-hearted girl says, "I will give 20 gold coins in exchange." Then the fat wife says, "I want to stay here and I do not want any treatment." Then her husband says, "You are an ugly woman and I cannot tolerate you in this condition in my house." Then the fat woman says, "God made me this way. What can I do?" Then her husband says, "God has sent this good girl for us. If you become beautiful, everyone will respect you and love you." Then the kind girl says, "You do not need to worry. I will get you treated by the best doctor in the country." Then the husband takes his wife aside to convince her. Then the fat woman says, "I am perfectly fit and I can do all the work. I do not need any treatment." Then her husband says, "You do not look fit at all, and your body is full of fat everywhere." Then the fat woman says, "I can cook food, wash clothes, and take care of my children." Then her husband says, "Look how ugly your face has become, and you badly need treatment." Then the wife says, "See, if I become beautiful, then I will never return to you." Then her husband says, "That is a later issue. First you go with this girl." Then the husband tells the kind girl that her weight must be reduced. Then the fat wife says, "Then nothing will remain inside me." Then her husband says, "You do not need to be afraid. Trust in God, and he will give you good health." The kind girl says, "Look at me. I was once fat like you, but I got treatment from this doctor, and God made me handsome." Then the kind girl gives him the gold coins and takes the fat wife with her. Then when the man looks at the coins, they are fake. Then he becomes afraid that something wrong might happen to his wife, and he runs after the girl. Then she is already driven away in the car. Then the kind girl goes to the famous doctor of the city and tells him, "You have to make a patient beautiful and also reduce her weight." Then the doctor says, "I will try my best, and if God wills, she will become beautiful, and her weight will also decrease." Then the kind girl calls the fat woman into the doctor's room. Then when the fat woman enters the room, the doctor says, No, her weight will not decrease, nor will she become beautiful." Then the kind girl says, "Please try, and if God wills, she will be fine." Then the doctor treats her, and by the grace of God, she becomes beautiful and handsome. Then the doctor tells the kind girl that "I have completely cured your patient." Then the kind girl thanks him and says, "God has honored me with another good deed." Then the husband of the fat woman arrives there and says to the kind girl, "You cheated me and gave me fake gold coins." Then the kind girl says, "If I had not done that, your wife would never have become beautiful." Then when the doctor brings the patient before them, they are both shocked because the man's wife is shining like a princess. Then the man thanks the kind girl. Then the kind girl says, "I did all this out of humanity so that your wife could live a good life." Then the husband and wife start living happily together with love and joy. A loving partner should support, not insult or shame. If you like our video, please send super thanks.